Danny Segura for MMA Junkie. I'm here with Adriano Moraes, who headlines One Fight Night 10 on May 5th in a trilogy bout against Demetrious Johnson, a spectacular title fight series that's been developing over the last year or so. Adriano, first of all, how are you? And thank you for taking time to talk to us.
Hello, nice to meet you. Thank you very much for having me.
So, Adriano, this is obviously a very big fight. Does it feel that way? Does it feel even bigger than the previous ones? Does it feel the same? How would you compare this third meeting with Demetrius compared to the other two that you've had?
For me, it's always a big fight, like it's always um, any fight's a big fight. The most important fight is always the next one. So I'm really excited. The energy blow up my mind. Everything's great. Everything flow, and I'm excited, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, certainly. It's going to be a fantastic fight. I mean, the previous two have been great. So, can't expect anything less going into this third meeting. And you're in Colorado right now, right? You went a little bit earlier than
Yes,
fight week.
yes. I came early. I came 2 weeks early uh, to having my I have a recommendation to come early, from teammates that already fought here in Denver. So I came for the climatization, for to feel the altitude and stuffs, and I'm here ready to go.
Yeah. I'm guessing you've already done some trainings there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm training at the Red Muay Thai. We had some supporters here in Denver, and that helped us a lot.
Yeah. Do you feel the elevation? Is it something noticeable when you train?
Yeah, just the first week was a little bit hard to breathe, but right now it's everything works.
Okay. Would you say at this point, over a week out from the fight, you're 100% acclimated, or do you feel like there's still a little bit more left?
No, I think I'm 100%. I'm 100% good right now. Of course, we're like far away from home so long, but I think everything right now gonna work really well.
Yeah. And as you mentioned, this is still away from home. I know you live in South Florida, but it's not that far away since this is
Yeah.
a fight in the U.S., a historic event. It's the first event that One Championship will be having here in the States. So first of all, how nice, or maybe it's not nice. Maybe you do like the travel, but how different has it been not taking a long flight and being in a relatively familiar time zone? Not completely 180 across the world.
Yes, it's a little bit different, because I've been fighting in Asia for longer, like 10 years. So right now we didn't have that kind of crazy flights, yeah. But but I like to travel, I don't have like any issues about it. Like I really like it. But but it's different, because but I'm really happy because it's gonna be one championship debut, but it's gonna be my debut too here in the United States. It's one thing that I really wanted to my career is being fighting here in the United States. So right now I'm gonna realize this dream, and I think that's good. Don't have like that kind of jet lag of 12
Mhm.
hours. I think this point is really good.
Yeah, and how happy are you? As you mentioned, this was a dream of yours to fight in the U.S. But how happy are you that the promotion is making inroads into the American market? Because I'm sure, obviously, in Asia, One Championship is very big. It's very well known here in the U.S. as well. But there is that territorial barrier per se, or that time barrier, right? Being in the other side of the world. How happy are you that the promotion, is making some noise here in the U.S.?
Man, is very good. I think it's very good. It's amazing. I think who gonna gain a lot if it's gonna be the fans, right? Right now, the fans gonna know better the house of martial arts, the home of martial arts. One championship gonna come with different disciplines in the same show. I think everybody gonna like too much, you know, and. And that I say, the fans gonna gain a lot with one more promotion with combat sports.
Yeah, for sure, man. And let's talk about the fight itself. This is a third meeting. You knocked him out in the first. He knocked you out in the second. Going into this third fight, what are some of the changes that you've made? What do you think is key here in order to beat Demetrious Johnson in the trilogy?
Yes, yes. I've been training a lot for this fight. After my last biggest loss of my career, I came back to the lab, fixed my mistakes, that I had in that fight. I think I'm another fighter today, much better, much stronger, wisdom. So, of course, Demetrious Johnson is one of the greats of all time. I know his potential, we know each other very well right now. Um, we love the bang. You go for this fight with everything we have. I think this is gonna be my last attempt for the belt. I don't know, so I'm gonna give it at all inside the cage this time. You know, like I said, the next fight is always the most important. My next fight is against Demetrius Johnson again. I never care about the opponent. I never choose. I don't care who gonna be in front of me. But I was my fight. I like to go to smash, So this time is not going to be different. I go for May 5th. I go to take my belt back.
Yeah. Why would you say that this is your last attempt at the belt? Is it for you personally, like you'd be done if you wouldn't get it in this attempt, or do you just feel like the road back to a fourth fight against Demetrius after losing twice to him is going to be hard? Why exactly don't you think? I guess if you were to lose, this would be your last one.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. Like I've been on top of one championship for so long time, like fighting for the belt. I think I have 8 years that I'm fighting 5 rounds fights and for the belt for the one championship belt. Depending the result, I really want my belt back and keep on top of the division. But otherwise, I really want to do a like super fights. We
Mhm.
have another disciplines in one championship right now. Let's see what the future has to us. But for now, uh, it's kill or be killer and
Yeah.
be happy.
Yeah, for sure. And does that pressure you in a good way? Like, hey, I gotta be on point here. I gotta step up, given that to you in your mind, this will be sort of your last shot at the belt.
It's no pressure, I like this kind of pressure, but it's no pressure. It's just the life, I think
Mhm.
in our career, we've been doing this for a long time. Loses and winnings that happen constantly to us. So I just want to go there and do my job, do a really good job, put in a show for the fans, and show the power of one championship right now in the United States.
Yeah. And I know that you are focused on this fight, but do you take some time to kind of look around and smell the roses, because this is a historic moment in your career. This is easily the biggest rivalry of your career. I mean, it's for the belt, historic event, one championship making its debut in the US. I know again you're focused on the title, but do you look around and try to take everything in so that one day, I don't know, 15, 20 years from now, you have good memories and you are sort of present in the moment and you're able to take everything in that you're living in right now?
No, yes, of course, man. I think the life is about it, I'm here to achieve dreams, to enjoy moments. I'm here to live the life in the best way. Like martial arts changed my life, and I wanna doing this for a long time, and I wanna keep doing. And of course, I'm here to have a collection of good moments, and that's it.
Would you say this is the most important fight of your career?
Yes, this is one of the most important fight of my career.
Mhm. And at this point, like once you fight somebody twice, you're about to fight him a third time. What's your relationship like with Demetrius Johnson? I mean, it's somebody that you've shared the cage, you've shared, a very happy moments, sad moments as well for both of you, right? How do you feel towards Demetrious Johnson, and also wondering if your opinion on Demetrious Johnson has changed from the time that you guys started fighting till now?
No, he's a great guy. I don't think he changes, I just know him just a little bit. I just know him as a fighter. I don't know him as a person, you know. And as a fighter, he's a gentleman, you know. He's a really good opponent. And one thing that's the great, like, he made me to be the better me, you know. He made me to work hard. He made me to dream big, you know. And I'm grateful for. So uh, I don't have the relationship like friendship with him, but um, we have a great like we are gentlemen with each other. You know what I'm saying? I think we are a good opponents.
Yeah, for sure. And you can feel the respect there between you two. And let me ask you this: if you go out there, you beat them, you win the trilogy. You mentioned how like this could be your last fight for the title. Is if you win, is the plan to continue to defend it?
Yes, yes, of course. If I
Mhm.
win, I'm gonna defend the belt. In the same car, you're gonna have two contenders fighting also. Kairat Kimetov, that is a one-on-one against me too, and Reese McLaren, that a guy come from, I think, 5 wins straight. I think who gonna win this fight is gonna take the new contender.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to push you into retirement or anything, but I do want to ask, how much longer do you see yourself fighting? Because you are a veteran, you have over 20 fights, you've been fighting for over 10 years. I believe you're 34 or 35 years old. How much longer do you see yourself doing this and living this lifestyle?
Yes, I don't know, maybe more 3 years.
Mhm.
Let's see, while God give me healthy, you know, I will be practicing this sport. You know what I'm saying? Um, let's see, let's see what's gonna happen. You know, you never know. But I think in more 3 years, I think I'm done.
Yeah. And you mentioned how fighting in the US was a dream of yours. Curious, do you have any other dreams that you would like to achieve in what's left of your career?
Yes, man, I wanna go to Jamiroquai concert.
Hmm.
Please take 2 tickets for me.
Okay. Nice, nice. And I gotta ask you also about the one championship rules, man, because that's one of my favorite parts about the promotion.
Mhm,
Obviously, with one championship, a lot of things, a lot of new things are added to the sport of MMA, and the Colorado Commission was able to accept these rules, and that's why the promotion is able to have an event there. The soccer kicks, the knees to a downed opponent, that's something that we don't see in any other state really outside of Colorado and in the U.S. And it's fairly recently that Colorado approved that rule set. Um,
mhm.
do you feel like that should be adopted by the unified rules of MMA? Do you feel like it's silly not to have that? How do you feel about the rule set and the fact that in other promotions, in the majority, at least here in the US, those are non existent or those are forbidden?
I think every promotion they have their own styles. You know, I think UFC have their styles, PFL have their styles, One Championship have their styles. I think everyone have your main style. You know, I don't
Mm,
think everybody should be the same. I think the difference make it good for each promotion, and it's good. Nobody like copy nobody. You know, everybody have your own style, and it is what it is.
yeah. And it is a mixed rule, right? Like it is like a mixed feelings towards the rule. Some people love it. Pride was also super famous for those type of rule sets. Some people say, oh, it's too brutal. I guess to the people that are skeptics and they say knees and kicks to a down opponent shouldn't be game. What would you say to that as somebody that has competed for a long time under that rule set?
Yes, if you don't want to watch like that, go watch some soccer, what another sports, you know, because this is MMA and one championships like that, the home of martial arts, you know, like this is the rules, this is the game, and it is what it is, you know. Like I said, some people gonna like, some people don't gonna like. Life is like that, you know. Some people like you, and another people doesn't like you just because you are you,
Right.
right? No, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, for sure. And how different is your training with that rule set? Like, do you ever find yourself training with other people that fight, say, in the UFC or Bellator or whatever? And maybe they go, "Hey, you can't knee me there," but like, in your
Yes,
rule set is game. It's fair.
yes. I train with a bunch of other fighters from another promotions, and it's happened every time. All the time it's happened. Hey, Adriano, just put on knee on my face. I was on the ground, or like uh, he gave me some elbows. Uh, because in PFL you cannot
Right.
elbow if the guy is on the ground, like in UFC you cannot like give the elbow up and down and knees on the ground. And we have always this discuss about the rules between us.
Yeah. Has there any obviously you train at ATT, tons of big names there. Any guy in particular or lady that has mentioned to you, man, I really like that one championship rule set. I wish I could knee to a down opponent. I wish I could soccer kick. Anybody tell you that?
Yes, of course. A lot of guys told me that like would be nice. I said to them, no, it's nice to give, but it's tough to receive. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying?
true. Goes both ways. Yeah. Any names
Yeah.
though? Come on, give us some names. Who's a fan of that rule set?
Yeah, man, a lot of guys. Pedro Munoz, he's
Mm.
savage. He already told me, man, that's good. I think that's really would work in my game. You know what I'm saying? Alexandre Pantoja, I like it too. Kyoji Horiguchi, the Japanese legend.
He's done both, Bellator and Ryzen.
Yeah, man. For me, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Mm.
He has the two belts in different promotions at the same time. For me, this is
Yeah.
really tough to deal. This is really tough to do, right? And he did that. He's crazy. He's really tough. Amanda Nunes told me once years ago that she likes the one
Mhm.
championship rules. Like it's different. Like it's not just about the knees or now because they fight. They see like well-rounded, right? It's not round by round. It's just well-rounded.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and also Kyoji, pretty badass with the two belts, right? Looks good for the photo too.
Man, really good, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, Adriano, well, I appreciate the time. Best of luck on May 5th against Demetrious Johnson, a trilogy that you cannot miss. It's going to be super exciting. It's going to be also the U.S. debut for one championship as they're hosting the event in Colorado. So again, Adriano, thank you so much for the time and best of luck in this championship fight against Demetrious Johnson.
Thank you very much. Thank you.